That's no story. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Hi. Hi. It's me. Pee pee popo. What the hell? Oh my goodness. Hold up. Adjusting this in real time. We're doing it live. We're doing it live. Okay. Yes, there we go. Okay. Great. Amazing. Wonderful even. And then his internet died? Excuse me? Is the stream okay? Alright. All right. It is happening today, folks. It is happening. Hello, konnichiwa. It's me, CooltheNephilim. I'm here to bring you some writing. Hold on, let's just test this out real quick. Okay. I'm here to bring you all some writing. Okay. What are we doing here? Yeah, what are we doing here? So we're writing a story, right? So, today, chat, we are writing a story together. If we if we want to do that. So I've been getting into a bit of a writing arc. I have found joy in writing stuff. I have found joy in making characters, in developing a system, and making a world. So I figured and some people, at least one person at least, I know, and he's here. But I mean, I figured it's fun to like write stuff, and I kind of want to like, I don't know, share the joy of writing real quick because I'm selfish. But also, I don't know, I feel like it could be fun because I love the process of like brainstorming stuff and thinking of new things. And oh yeah, I mean, maybe that's amazing. Oh my god, that's pretty cool if you ask me. You know, that's pretty freaking cool if you ask me. So I have right now I have if you guys want to know the specific program I have open right now. Where's Reznov, bro? Oh my god, dude, this is a freaking fly. Okay, wait, hold up. I am currently right now testing out. We will do a very plain. Do you guys what font do you guys want? I'm sticking with the. Where's Omni Man? I'm gonna go with a plain old Arial font, but otherwise, yeah. So, anyways, so we are. What's it? So chat is making a story with me. We're gonna collab a story together. Comic Sans? Okay, we'll do fucking Comic Sans. We'll do Comic Sans, you bastard. Chat is making a story. Oh my, I hate it. I hate how you hate it. I mean, on its own, honestly, it isn't that bad. It isn't that bad. So, italicized, bro. Fine. Okay. So, why should we do this? To just hang out. TBH. Not gonna lie. Oh my god. Also, just like spread the creative process around. You know, spread the juice, creative juice. You know, that's one thing, bro. We could do that. NVC, just hit me up, bro. Oh my god. Nah. But so we're just gonna. I mean, we just do this. I mean, yeah, all over the back, bro. Shut up. Nope. Nuh-uh. Nope. All right. So and also to collab. What is it? We want to collab like some more lore together. Because that's sort of something that I kind of want to do. Because the way I have my lore, right, is that I'm a Nephilim bounty hunter. I can go on commissions, and I can commission to fight whatever. And so, yeah. So this is why we're just gonna do this, to just collab some more lore for me, and also just hang out and have a good time creating stories. And also, I love brainstorming. I love creative stuff. So we're gonna do this. Oh man. So I think some rules here. What are some interesting rules? What are some good rules that we want to follow so that we can have a good time writing? Man, we can have a good time writing. For one thing, we're gonna make things SFW. That's clear. I feel like I don't have to say that, but I feel like I have to say that. When we're gonna make things SFW, we're gonna make things safe. Cause it's YouTube. Cause YouTube. Please don't spank us. So, okay, we're gonna do something that's SFW. I think this genre we want to aim for is I'm doing the whole science fiction urban fantasy thing. If you guys know what that like genre is, right? We'll do the science fiction urban fantasy, some mystical and magical elements. And then 3, what is it? We want to air, what is it? We want stuff that's fun, and then we want stuff that's awesome, honestly. You said we were making a character. We can make characters. We can absolutely make characters. And I think I want to do something regarding lore for me, honestly. So, it might have to like include something with me, as my character here, as CooltheNephilim, as the bounty hunter. So yeah. So maybe we can do something with that. What is it? We're gonna include me and other things. We're just gonna do that. We'll do this. I think that's a good rule. Does that seem like a good rule to you guys? Yeah. Yeah. Is that good? Is that good? All right. I think that's pretty good enough. I think it's pretty good. Okay. So, we will make a character. Okay. Awesome. So, I think to start off, there are a few things that come with making a story. Those are characters, and then you have a setting. You have the world. You have the world and the culture and the geography of the world, and etc. etc. And then you have the interaction of the two, or basically the story. What's going on? What do characters want? What does the story? What does the world want? And how are they aligned, or how are they against each other? And what's the struggle here? So we're doing science fiction urban fantasy. So we got to do something like futuristic or modern or whatever. And we got to think of that sort of helps set the setting. But yeah. So in this case, let's think of ideas. What are we thinking about? So let's go ahead and brainstorm some ideas. Hold up, brainstorming ideas. Okay. Let's be awesome. Let's be creative about this. Let's go crazy. Oh man. Futuristic. We're gonna go futuristic, right? Yes, we are going futuristic. We are going to go futuristic, and then what else? So like, what kind of futuristic are we like thinking? Like flying cars? Are we thinking like holograms? Is teleportation a thing? Like what's like the level of like futuristic development we want here? Man. Which, let's see, with futuristic we can go and we can make this like a part of the world building essentially. Let's see, maybe we could do, I want to do a magic system. We could do a magic system here, and the magic system is going to be like very sci-fi-ish, so it's very magitech essentially. Oh, okay. Yeah. And then we could do characters. What are some interesting characters you guys want to make? Honestly, I'll let you guys make the characters, because I'm just gonna be myself in there. Futuristic magic systems are cool. Yeah. I love this idea of like magic tech, honestly. Like magitech. I mean, if we look at Asura's Wrath, that's actually kind of magic. That's like spirituality meets like technology. It's actually it's pretty cool magitech stuff, and it does like Hinduist kind of mixtures, so that's really interesting. But yeah, and honestly, something in my mind is kind of leaning there, honestly, upon first idea. So I'm gonna put that down. But what do you guys want? What do you all want? What do you want to make for the futuristic stuff? Anything at all? Anything goes. We'll write things down, and then as soon as we start thinking of more cool stuff, we can start filtering things out by what is awesome, essentially. So yeah, and characters, I'll leave the chat. There's this anime you've watched ages ago where this person lost all her feelings, but they portray her falling in love without giving her emotions. That was really interesting to you. So that sounds like that probably sounds like a plot idea. So like a plot idea, we could do a what is it? Someone falls in love without emotions involved, which kind of touches on this theme of like, what is it? The theme of, what is it? Love as an action. And that's sort of like the vibe. Want me to tell you how that worked? How did that work? What about that was like interesting to you? Really, I think that's kind of the better thing. So this we could do. So that's been done before. We want to do something new. I think we want to do something new. We don't want to like a retelling of that, right? But this is giving us some ideas. So someone falls in love without emotions. We need characters for that though. We need characters. So yeah. So basically the dude confesses, but naturally she feels nothing. So right? Okay. Right. So he got turned down instantly. Oh my god. It's giving neurodivergence, honestly. It's giving neurodivergence. How did he recover from that? Then he goes on this convincing rant why she should try. Yes. Why she should try is funny. Please try to fall in love with me. Please, mommy. It's what I get. It's a feeling I get. How did that work out? He tries his best to convince this girl, but they are completely parallel. So it's not working. It's not working. He tries. He confesses his heart out. He wears his feelings on his sleeves. His heart on his shirt. Revealed on his chest. The beating, pulsating feelings he has. The hot burn of love that he has for this girl who feels nothing at all. And then she has no feelings, but she has wants based on statistics. Oh, that's interesting. Based on ooh. Okay. It's not love that changed her choice. Right, it's not love. Hello, King Eric. Hi. We're doing a thing. So one of my viewers right now is like telling me she completely understands that they are and always will be not the same. And we are currently, well, one of my viewers is currently talking to me about this one anime where this girl who doesn't feel things is getting confessed by a guy, and she doesn't really understand what love is, and so the guy is like, this is what, like, I'm trying to tell you, like, I'm trying to convince you to want me. So yeah, Well, I don't, that story is interesting. They are. So yeah. But welcome. I hope you like having a little creativity, a little fun creative thing to do. So we are going to try and I'm gonna collaborate with you on a story if you want to be part of this. He convinced her that they should try because they are parallel. Interesting. So far right now, here are the like rules. Here's the thing. And so far right now, this is the stuff that I want to brainstorm right now. He convinced her that they should try because they are parallel, completely and utterly unable to intersect no matter how long. He convinces her to try the impossible, because why not? And she agrees. Interesting. Interesting. When you base things off statistics, yeah. I mean, that makes sense, right? Oh, man. Cyan. Let's see. So we have like a world that we want. It's futuristic, so maybe there's like, what is it? There's absolutely no love in her words, yet the moment is completely and utterly romantic between the both of them. Just back and forth as to why and why not. Yeah. Yeah. One convincing the other they shouldn't, and the other convincing the other that they should. It's so interesting to you. So you like the dialogue. Hold up. I'm trying to figure out what's like interesting to you about that exactly, because it's the tension between the characters as to why they shouldn't be doing love, essentially, or like why they shouldn't be in a relationship, and essentially the guy getting over the hurdle of the lack of the feelings that the girl has, essentially, right? Because the girl can't feel, and she just calculates stuff based on stats, right? So like interesting. So what is it? That sounds like, so like the conflict idea there is basically what I understand that to be is that what is it? Is that, I mean, I'm still getting at the love as an action type thing, essentially. How did you portray an emotion without there actually being emotion? Okay. Now that is in, so okay. Okay, so this is simulating emotions versus experiencing emotions is sort of what I'm kind of like getting at as like this idea. This seems like what is it, like an idea of like simulating emotions versus experiencing emotions. Is that sort of like it's giving Detroit Become Human? Is that kind of what it is? Also, I think this anime is probably something that has been, that I probably would have watched before, honestly. Is that what it is? And I can be specific with what I mean by like simulating versus experiencing emotions. So like simulating, right? That's sort of like when we simulate things in a computer, what we're actually doing is getting a bunch of calculations in a piece of hardware functioning so that what it flashes on a representation medium is something that we sort of see in our mind, essentially. So that's a complicated way of saying we're trying to predict, and the reason why computer is so effective is that it kind of shows our predictions in action. Essentially, whatever we have moving in our mind, our computer does its best to show it to other people, essentially. And that's sort of like simulation, essentially, where you can get things you can get like the closest accurate thing that's like moving in your mind and working, and hopefully it works in real life. Now, experiencing emotions, that's more so what it feels like, right? What it feels like to have a certain experience. When we have empathy with people, that's sort of like our emotional state, because we're trying to like kind of guess what it feels like to have that other person's like particular memories or mind and such. And so that's sort of like a dynamic. So we can have like this like futuristic world. This is probably going to be where androids, robots, magitech exists, and sort of like the ethical idea is kind of like, and we can like explore the ethics around consciousness, AI, and develop and machines developing and what it's like experience, essentially. I mean, that's basically sort of what it is here, essentially. And especially for something as complex as like love. What's it? Like love. What is it? Phenomenon such as love, and what it's like to love. I mean, does that get to it? Is that it? Developing a what it's like experience, essentially. Because I mean, this is an idea. This is sort of, and the statistics thing. That's important because the way the mind works, like, or a conceptualized theory of how the mind works is through this idea called predictive processing. I won't get into the details of it, but basically, your mind updates based on past experiences in hopes to try to predict the future. That's basically what that is. That's basically like the core principle that you gotta understand. It's just we go through something, and then we have like a remnant of that something, and then we use that remnant to try and go into the future. That's predictive processing. using the past now to predict the future, to try and make an adventure in the future. So anyways, that's something I think I am going to try and make. I think what would be something. So we can have this, absolutely. We can just and then maybe we could just like add on more. Essentially, we could just think of more stuff to add on here. So we have, for the world building, there's like this futuristic technology world where maybe holograms and such exist, and I mean it's giving me like particularly human become like Detroit Become Human vibes, where we don't know if these like androids are actually experiencing stuff, or if they are actually just simulating things, and so maybe we don't know. Futuristic technology world, I don't know if we want to do like flying cars. I think what would be interesting for this, because I think that idea of portraying an emotion without there actually being an emotion, I think that's an interesting one to explore psychologically, frankly. I think that's a very interesting thing to explore psychologically, because part of emotion is sort of like almost a projection in a way. We all kind of like have an idea of an emotion in the sense that we sort of agree what this concept of an emotion is, essentially, or this particular concept of emotion. So someone who is angry, they could sit still and seethe on the surface but smile under the surface, but smile when they're actually super frustrated and angry on the inside, versus someone else who's angry, they will bash a bottle into a wall and smash the bottle into a million pieces in a drunken rage and yelling, essentially. And we associate those with the emotion anger, but they're very different particular experiences. And that's kind of interesting, because I think what's interesting about that is because we have to, in some sense, emotion kind of happens with people too, in one way, because we know what that emotion is because we have other people to tell us about it in the first place. We understand what anger is because we have all these collective experiences of the different kinds of anger. But when we talk about it with someone, sometimes it looks like they're happy when on the inside they're really depressed, or they look happy but on the inside they want to bash us into a wall. We hide our internal states, the way that our internal states want to naturally express themselves, which is really interesting. So we got that, and I mean that can be very interesting in one sense, because then you might have like emergent stuff happening. I'm kind of going on an off tangent with that, but yeah. So futuristic technological world. Do we want to add anything else? Tangent as much as I can, Lamau. Oh my god, I'm just gonna be going off in the deep end about stuff though, and I'm gonna be losing a lot of people in the in the progress. So yeah. Well, anyway, what else? What other things do we want here? Brainstorming ideas. Do we want a futuristic world? Tangent till there's no tangent left. Oh my god. I'm just gonna be praying and hoping that other people who are watching this just understand what I'm talking about. Just understand what I'm yapping on about. But that's probably not gonna be the case because I yap about complex stuff, and complex stuff isn't exactly the most fun to sit through. But I can talk about complex stuff with passion. And then maybe there's some other people who actually do understand whatever the hell I'm talking about. But yeah, so think of a character. Think like what do we want? What are we thinking about? What's like an interesting world that we can make here? So we have like a futuristic technological world. What's something else we can do with that? What's something different we could do with that? What's something that would be like cool and interesting? We have magic tech. So I kind of like this idea of like infusing spiritual kind of like, or like essence kind of stuff with technology. Essentially, it's something that Arcane does. Where there is like, it's not exactly what Arcane does, because Arcane kind of messes around with like biological evolution. There's a different way that the substance in Arcane it works. It has like magical elements, but there is that those elements are like part of the fundamental property of that universe, if that makes sense. Like you have the in Arcane, there is like biological stuff happening. There's like biological magical stuff happening in the form of like evolutions and laboratory experiments happening. And then you have like the magic text like aspect of Arcane or League of Legends happening, where you have like these crystals that have like that hold within it like bursts of energy that is then channeled by the technology developed by Jace and Victor, and that's more like magical property. But then you can also access that magic supposedly by mind, essentially. But that's a little yeah, but I kind of like this idea of like infusing spiritual essence with technology. I like this idea of like that there's something from your mind, or that you can exchange with a particular substance, and that substance will contain it, and then you can develop whatever technology you want to then expose it. Essentially, you could just charge a crystal with magical essence, and then next thing you know, you can launch a cannon and destroy your enemies that way. So we could do that, or we can do something else. I mean, that's basically Asora's Wrath kind of stuff. So there's like infusing of like spiritual, wait, did I spell that right? Spiritual, there we go. Spiritual essence with like scientific development, essentially. Scientific development. What is it? I mean, we can do a little bit. I'm feeling a little bit Avatar Last Airbender, and like incorporating these mind manipulatable magic stuff too, in the sense of like if you adopt a certain martial art form, you can quote bend a particular substance of the environment. So we could do Avatar The Last Airbender, bending magic, essentially. What else would be interesting here? So okay, so we have magic tech, and then Avatar The Last Airbending magic, right? we can try and like fuse those together, essentially. Get something like what is it? These martial arts schools that bend a particular substance of the avatar magic and tech. Yeah. So we can have like these martial arts schools that, depending on the martial art you take up, you can basically bend a particular substance of the environment slash sort of like universe, and then basically the technological advancement of that is that you can imbue that into I want to do something with like imbuing stuff with crystals, and then channel the energy into technological advancement. So that might be it. This might be I kind of like that idea. Do you guys like this idea? What do you guys think about this idea? I kind of like it. This magic tech, sort of like Avatar the Last Airbending magic with like Magitech, essentially. I mean, for me personally, I think that's a pretty cool idea. I kind of like it. It's a little cliche, but it's new. And I think that's sort of what it is. And I think you could do something interesting with that. I like this martial arts schools that bend particular substances, but then sort of you can use that to like imbue crystals and such. I mean, it's kind of dipping into, you like magic crystals that power magic items? Yeah. That's what I like. I mean, then I guess we could also have like, I don't know. Oh my god. There's a lot of things you can like sort of you can do. Let's see. Martial arts schools that bend a particular substance of the environment / universe and imbue that into crystals, and then channel the energy into technological advancement. There's just a lot of things you could do here, because with that system in place, imagine the technological advancements. Right, you can just imbue certain I'm trying to think how and in what way we can make that more interesting. Imagine technological advancements. What would that look like? Like if this is the way that the world is, if this is something that is just fundamental to the world, and people or the citizens of this world, if they had discovered that they had this ability when they first came about, what would that turn their society into? Hello, you said martial arts. Yes. Yes. Hello, JB. Welcome. We're making a story here. We're trying to make a story. I'm back. So we're trying to like make a story here. If you're feeling a little creative and want to just spout out ideas or listen to me yap about stuff, feel free to be here. But right now I'm kind of collabing with you guys to sort of make a story. And right now I have this like magic system of magic martial arts that does basically Avatar the Last Airbender stuff, but if you can imbue that into technology, you can, what is it? It's like imbuing that stuff into technology to make advanced society, essentially. So we have a futuristic technological world. We have a futuristic technological world that has schools of martial arts that bend particular substances of the universe, and then you can imbue that into crystals or technology, and it's like this futuristic thing. So what would that sort of like what would that do for the world? Essentially, what would that do for the world? What is it? And how do they bend stuff? How do they do the magical, the elemental magic stuff? I'm a martial artist myself. You can get hit in any body part, it hurts. That's sure, yeah. But it's probably, yeah. We're doing a little something different. Yes, but yeah. I mean, I've done a little bit of boxing myself, but yeah. So yeah, there's like martial arts that, so for example, I mean, we could do the regular like Tai Chi, so you can bend water, which means you can make like water crystals, and then basically you could so if you do Tai Chi and you are able to bend water, you can sort of infuse that with these like quartz crystals. Why not do real martial arts? Real martial arts? I kind of did, and then I stopped because it's just not, because yeah. So we could do Tai Chi and then water, and then we could imbue the water into specifically sapphire, and then you get water crystals, and then these water crystals, they do like something with like what's an idea that we can do? Like why would having a crystal imbued with an element be useful in this world? Like what would that do? Karate? What kind of things, what is it? What does karate do? What things does karate do that make it an element? Karate is lightning. I wonder, is it? Got Tai Chi and then water. You brew water into sapphire, you get water crystals, and then essentially you get, or stone. Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe you could do like sets of martial arts together. So okay, so let's do karate. Do we do taekwondo? Muay Thai? Muay Thai. I always imagine Muay Thai as like a fire martial arts, honestly. Would you think? What? So if you guys look at martial arts and think about an element that could bend it, what would you think for certain? What would you guys think? Like Tai Chi, because of Avatar, I feel like is kind of associated with water, right? Karate, taekwondo, yeah, you never did it, but it hurts. Yeah. What's an element you think Muay Thai would be? Let's see. Karate, taekwondo, Muay Thai. What are light? Lightning? Why? Ooh, wait. Wait, we could do a genre of what is it? We could do dystopian. Dystopian. JB, I'm collabing, like I'm making a story here. What's the story, like this is what we have so far. Schools that ban a particular substance of the universe, and so imbue that into crystals and then channel the energy into technological advancements, essentially. This is sort of what it is. So I'm trying to think about like what martial art, let's see. Martial art and associated element. Martial art and associated element. So we have Tai Chi will be water, karate and taekwondo. I don't know what karate and taekwondo would be. What would that be? Wait, hold on. I need to see. BJJ? I have no idea what the BJJ is. Oh, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. How would you make an element out of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? What's an element Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? Oh, wait. Wait. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? What's an element Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu would be? Because that's like very grabby and very down to earth. Some part of me is thinking like plants. How would you do plants? How would one do plants here? Because like it's very like you gotta like wrap yourself around people, and I feel like I feel like with a lot of other things, that's like what plants do, is that it wraps itself around things with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So we could do plants / like, but that's like kind of interesting. What's another thing? What's another thing that we could do with this? So we have Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, we have Muay Thai for, I don't know. I want to do Muay Thai as fire. I kind of want to do Muay Thai as fire, honestly. Aikido? Aikido is also very like like it's very like you redirect stuff essentially, which is kind of more like water. I'm trying to think. Cogswork, Steam for Magic. Cogswork Fantasy, Steam for Magic. Ninjutsu. Stop reading it. I'm not reading it. Oh man. Don't read it, Lama. Why? Why did you post it then? At least not out loud. Why? What did you what? Hold up. Aikido. Yeah, Aikido is very like use your opponent's weight against them, which I don't know what element that would be. That would be a part of. Ninjutsu is a martial art. Yeah, want to make sure you're not stealing ideas here. This was from years ago. You're not stealing ideas. I mean, when you're creating stuff, I think it's very important that you just kind of let loose. And if it looks like it's something very similar to something else, then that's sort of like the first draft of stuff. And I mean, there's like been a lot of ideas done under the sun, right? So if anything, just kind of let loose with like recombining stuff essentially, and making associations and such. Ninjutsu, it's a martial art. I mean, yeah. Kung Fu. I mean, there's like certain styles with Kung Fu though. Like you have your animal styles, but then you have like your separate other schools of Kung Fu. I mean, do we want to have something with like souls too? Actually, because like that could be like a substance of the universe. If a soul is like a thing that you can bend. You know, there's boxing. Oh, boxing. What is that one style of kung fu that the earthbenders use? Oh, what is it? Hold up. Why would boxing be air? Boxing sounds like fire. It should be fire or earth. That's what I'm thinking, honestly. I think for... Okay, so let's do Muay Thai, boxing, and... Muay Thai. So, like, elbows and such. And then... There's, like... What is it? I'm trying to... Since it's fast and heavy blows. That's what I'm thinking, right? Like, so you have, like... It's very also direct, too. That's the thing. Kickboxing. I mean, we can include that in boxing. Kickboxing. So we have Muay Thai, where you have elbows and such. Tai Chi Chuan, Shaolin Kung Fu, Airbending Baguazhang. Interesting. Hungar Kung Fu. Interesting. Dai Li, yeah. Is plant an element? I think we can make it one. We don't have to follow exactly Atla, you know? You want to be a professional MMA fighter? Is plant an element? I'd say we can make it one. I mean, we could do light as well. We could do light as well. Like we can sort of think about what things are gonna be elements in this world that have an associated martial art with it. Grappling could be plant. That's why we have Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu here. Because it's very like grapply, essentially. Ooh, we could put wrestling in here too, actually. Wrestling. Okay, is wrestling more like earth or is it like plants? Wrestling. Is wrestling more like earth or is it like plants? Cause like, think about how plants wrap around characters. Like, wrap around people. Earth? It's like smoke and mirrors, no? What do you mean? Smoke and mirrors? Wrestling. WWE. That's not real wrestling. That's not wrestling. That's not real wrestling. Like, real wrestling as a sport, you just tackle things on the I don't watch WWE, so it's like oh man. Let's do it. We're gonna do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and wrestling as plants. I think we should do that. Your favorite was when the monk prayed to Jesus, then he tapped in. What the fuck? What the fuck? Let's do we'll do Shaolin. We'll do Shaolin Kung Fu too. Kung Fu as well. So okay. We'll do for karate and taekwondo, which is very kicks and you know what? Let's do lightning. Let's do lightning for karate and taekwondo. Cause, you know, why not? And then we have to put these all with their associated like crystals, right? So fire, I feel like it makes sense if it was put in rubies. Lightning. Where should lightning go? Because lightning is also kind of blue, but it's like lighter blue. So we should put it in like a brighter crystal, essentially. It is lightning. Meth is a crystal, right? We're not making a cocaine martial arts school. We're not gonna do that. We're not making a drug. I'm assuming that these people, I mean, maybe meth is actually like maybe meth actually doesn't affect these people. Who knows? Wait. Wait. How funny would that be? How funny would that be if like wait, how funny would it be for like if you just have regular what seems like regular humans in this world, right? But then like their associated crystal is fucking meth cocaine. We need the crystals, Jessley. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus. Okay, we need to think of a martial art for for Earth. Krav Maga? What would Krav Maga be? Hungar. Let's do Hungar too. You know what? We'll follow after. We'll follow after Atla. But we have to add on more. Kendo? Kendo requires like a weapon. Let's leave out the weapons for a little bit, and then we can think about the weapons bit a little later. Let's do something with metal. What is something with metal that we can do? Okay, so here are our elements real quick. We have water. What was the thing earlier actually? What was this thing earlier? Let's do Aikido over here actually. We'll do Aikido in there. And Tai Chi. Taekwondo, Shaolin Kung Fu, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and wrestling, Muay Thai, boxing, kickboxing, Hungar, we got metal, Oh man, what are the other things that kendo? What are some other things that we could do for? What would be? Should we actually change Muay Thai to something more to like metal, to like metal bending? But then what's something that could? What's a crystal that could hold metal? Or should metal just be like its own thing? Or are we gonna do like Atla and say that metal is a part of earthbending? I don't know. Jeet Kune Do. Okay. Well, I mean, we have all this, we have all these like martial arts. What is it? What is it? I'm gonna pull a Sanderson and say, okay, so we have all this stuff. We have all this stuff here. Judo, I think judo actually probably falls in here, honestly. Karate and taekwondo. You gotta give me like a martial art and then an associated element with that martial art. You gotta give me that. Like you gotta tell me like what. Like what element can be associated with this martial art? And do we want to do like light versus dark? Are we gonna go like a little bit like Naruto? Oh man, I don't know. And what would even actually be parts of like? I'm trying to think about like. Here's the thing, right? So developing all this magic system stuff is fun. However, what makes it really special is when we sort of make it interactive with the with the world building. You give me an element. For any martial art you write, like you give in chat, give me an element. Oh man. We can. This is probably gonna be something else actually. We should make a character named Donald Trump. Oh my. Ain't no way you're just saying that. Stop. Oh my god. He has the best oh my god. Oh my god. Water? No one else has a better element than him. We're not doing that. We are absolutely not doing that. We are not doing that. You're fucking insane. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Do I already have a wind element? I don't, I think, actually. Okay. Alright. So then we can go into like this world. Okay. But then Okay, who are the characters? Who are these people? Who's gonna be who? What's gonna be what? I guess I'll go first and try to make a character first, real quick. I'll try to think of a character first. We're not making tunnel jump. We're not. No. That's funny, but no. Get out of here with that. Oh my god. Naruto, we're not making. Well, okay. Well, we're not making Naruto exactly. We're trying to make like an original story here. So making the premise for them is easy, but naming them is hard. Kakarot? Utonar? Utonar? I mean, he's an alien. Utonar is an alien. I mean, I guess we could do that. Question mark? Oh man. Or a futuristic name, Utonar. We'll do Utonar. You know what? Let's do it. Okay, this will be like our placeholder. This will be our placeholder name, Utonar. All right. So, okay, our futuristic Torakok? Torakok. Are we gonna like make a conlang for this? Are we gonna make like a constructed conlang? Do you guys know what that is? A conlang? It's a constructed language. Hence like constructed, and then lang for language. Conlang. Which like yeah. I mean that's really just that. But anyway, Sasuke, we're not making these absolute bro. Nanimon Borley. Broly Omni-Man? What even? Come on. Nanimon. You just oh my god. Okay. Well, I mean okay. Well, oh my god. No, we're not doing the president. We're not doing no. Absolutely not. Bro's just switching up. We need I mean y'all what are these names, bro? Anyway. Tunnel Hughes. We can do oh my god. Okay. Kusesas Tanjiro? Kusesas? I mean, I don't know what Kusesas. We'll do that. Kusesas. Utonar is very futuristic. Yeah. Kusesas feels very like not rural. Kaigaku? I mean, okay. You know what? We'll do Kaigaku. Let's do Kaigaku because that's very. I mean, it's very Japanese, but Kusesas Kaigaku. Okay, so I mean, who are these people? Who are these characters, right? So we have these guys, right? We have them. Who are they? It's time. Let's customize. We're entering character customization. Who are they? Who are these people? Utonar is an alien. So, alien, 3 limbs. That's kind of crazy how it's gonna happen with all this stuff right here. With 3 limbs. Kaigaku is a demon. Meliodas. Okay, wait. What is it? Let's do it. Okay, wait, hold on. Let's do species, age, and then physical characteristics, physical features, notable physical features, just the one-handed techniques, interesting. And then we will do motivations. Motivations, sort of like, motivations, dreams, aspirations, right? Well, what is this person? What does this character want? Who does he want? Meliodas Ban. Well, let's just focus on establishing who these people are, who these characters are. These aren't gonna be just characters. They're gonna be like people, right? Utanar is a 46-year-old guy, wise and dumb and out of place. Okay, there we go. That's, yeah, okay, we got personality. We'll make a quirk for Utanar. We'll do, okay, but I mean, we'll do Meliodas, because I mean, that's like a pretty interesting name. So, okay. Meliodas is a 1,000-year-old man. Okay, so people can be dreams, aspirations, and then we'll do a personality thing. We'll do a quirk. What's a flaw? What's a flaw we can give these guys? What's a flaw? We'll do a limitation. Limitation / handicap. What do they want? What do these characters want, essentially? Why should they come together in this world where if you learn a particular martial art in a particular school, I mean, are these schools gonna be able to interact and come together in some way to like make society work? Let's see. Utan's far is that he knows how to live life, but he doesn't know how anything. Okay. So we'll do human. We'll do 1,000 years old, which I don't think. That's gonna be interesting. And then like the physical features. I mean, is there anything notable of anything of note? Utanar. So let's see. 40. We'll do human. We'll do 46-year-old. Wait. We'll do alien. What is the alien so when we say like, what do we think of for alien? Handicap of Utanar is the shape. Handicap of Utanar is the shape. Okay. Let's do it. He's very imbalanced while moving. That's gonna be very hard for him. Would he even learn a martial art? Right? Like, is that gonna be a thing for him? Yes. How? Oh my god. Cause we have all this stuff here, right? Oh man, we could think. Meliodas Ban. I'd think of who Meliodas Ban is. Like, who is this Meliodas? Right? Limitations / handicap. Like, who is this person? Like, tell me who this person is, because I'm leaving these characters up to you guys to like to think about who they are and what it is. We imbalanced, I guess. Oh man. And Shaolin Kung Fu. So Meliodas Ban will be a part of the fire school of insert location name. We'll do that. You lose balance when you throw a punch. Some arts focuses on shifting your weight in a direction. Is 1,000+ year old. Okay, that's interesting. How does this character achieve this 1,000-year-old status? Like, how is he? I don't. What? I guess we also have aliens here because we're like in a futuristic world, right? Futuristic technological world. Dystopian. Do we want to do the whole fire No, I don't want to do the whole fire thing. I kind of want to do like the whole. I kind of want to do, dictatorship thing happening between like a thing. Devil powers. He's a demon with 7 heart. He drank from the fountain of youth. What the fuck? Wait, hold on. Let's remember that we have like this futuristic technological world, right? Okay, but I mean, you know what? Fuck it. We'll do it. Let's fucking do it. Okay. Let's probably not do the 7 hearts thing. Let's probably not do that, honestly. Because I mean, you don't know what to tell you. That's the lore ban. You know what to tell you. That's the lore ban. It's the lore ban. Esterosa. Let's focus on the characters that we have here. He fell in love with a fairy way older than him. Ah, interesting. Okay. Hold on. Let's try and finish Utanar real quick. So Utanar is an alien. He's like handicapped because he's imbalanced. Which is gonna be so maybe Utanar would probably be like in the Tai Chi thing. What do they want? What does Utanar want? Fell in love with the 7 hearts, Esterosa. He fell in love with the fairway older. Wait, is Meliodas bond? Like, are you like actually? Who is this? Wait. This is actually okay. I see. Wait, no. Meliodas and Ban. You're literally taking from the 7 deadly sins. Is that right? You should Google the names. Yeah, that's what I just realized. We're probably destroy the world. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. I want to think of something original here. Cause is Sasuke. Oh my god. Yeah, you freaking. I see it. We'll keep the names. I know Utanar's supposed to be Naruto, but let's just. Kaigaku is overseas. Yes, it is. It is overseas. I mean Esterosa. Who the hell is this Esterosa? Also from freaking no Taizai. I see. Also from Deadly Seven Sins. Okay. Utanar is a villain. Rojant is more of a cowboy in space. What are these names, dude? Apparently that's like an actual company. that's so funny. That's interesting. Okay, well, okay, hold on. Rojant. Interesting. So what does Utanar want? I know it's an alien that's 46 years old. I mean, probably motivations, dreams, and aspirations. They live in this world, right, where essentially if you learn a particular set of martial arts, or if you grew up in a particular school of martial arts, then you will have a particular element. So maybe Utanar, what is it? Utanar wants to travel. Destroy the world. Let's use sci-fi names, man. Yeah. It's sci-fi names, man. Okay, okay, I see. So Rojan's is like that. Utanar wants to travel. Utanar wants to travel. Okay. Okay. Okay, we could do that. We could do that. He got stuck. No, a villain. He got stuck with the band of bitches. Are we making Guardians of the Galaxy? Okay. No, a villain. And are we doing Stranger Things? Anyway. Okay, who... Wait, oh god. He doesn't know how anything works. Oh my god, that's funny. That's... Wise and dumb out of... That seems a little... Okay, okay. Let's, for Utanar. He's 46 years old. He wants to travel. I imagine this guy to be a bit jaded. A bit jaded. What is it? Sort of cynical. Right? I mean, jaded and cynical is kind of the same thing. Heck no, destroy the villains. Heck no. Heroes, no, destroy the villains. Guy's 46 years old, he's alien, he wants to travel. What? Yes, he's jaded and only excited when walking to distant places. Right, because he's like, he's traveling, right? That's what he wants to do. That's what he wants to do. And then maybe that could, so what is it? What does he work as? What's a thing that Utanar would work as? And actually, you know what? We'll also, what school? What school is he gonna be in? What elemental school is he gonna be in? Is he gonna be in metal? You wouldn't say he's cynical? Jaded? Do you want to do jaded? Sure, let's do jaded. Let's do jaded. Because I'm thinking about this 46-year-old aspect here. This 46-year-old aspect, he's alien too. So, okay. So this power, so this right here, all this right here, these are just like powers inherent to the world. Yeah, jaded. Okay. 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 So, okay, so Utanar is jaded. What are these free followers bull crap thing? Hold up. We will ban oh my god. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Get on out of here. Get on out of here. He should be metal? I was thinking metal, actually. I was thinking metal. Because, like, if you think about... Well... Yeah, metal. Metal. He can, like, travel the world, right? So, what is... Okay, so... Okay. Wait, I just realized. So, metal... we can think of like a martial arts for metal. Since he should have to shift his weight in a way. Interesting. Do we want to consider bismuth like a crystal? Is bismuth a crystal? I wonder if bismuth is a crystal. So he trades heavy blows. Can we have villains? We can absolutely have villains, but right now I want to focus on... Isn't bismuth a crystal? Bismuth is like a crystal, like metal liquid, essentially. And so I'm just thinking like... I mean, you know, I don't think we can say he's not... I don't think we can say it's not a crystal. We could absolutely have villains, but we need to know, like, we need to know these characters real quick. Like, who are these characters? Because I mean, we have a lot of them. We were saying names a whole lot earlier. Because I was just thinking like these could be like different people, unless you guys were thinking that these were just names for Utanar. But I mean, otherwise, think he's not this villain in Donald Trump. Stop it. Oh my god. You're ridiculous. You're so fucking stupid. You're ridiculous. Okay. If you want a villain, give me like a fleshed out villain. Like what? Who? Like why is this person a villain? Right. Okay. What's his quirk? What's like a thing? What's a thing that Utanar kind of like? So, okay, Jaded is he probably has to be a bit smart, because if he's working in metal, right? If he's part of this like martial arts school, Nagato, this better not be like a freaking fan character that you insert here. Not Nagatoro. From Naruto. Oh my god. Oh my god. You make Donald Trump a good villain. Oh my god. No! It's not a fan-made character. We're gonna go original character. Stop giving me characters that already exist. Don't do it. Don't give me characters that exist. Give me your own characters. So what is it? He's metal, imbalanced. What's it? We gotta do Jaded. If he's jaded, he probably understand Midoriya. Stop giving me characters that already exist. We're thinking Nagato would be calcium. Calcium? What? Oh my god. Jaded, smart. What is it? I'm trying to think of I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think like who this guy would be and what would he even... Jaded, smart. What would be like a good complex like combination of traits? Is he loyal? You're not versed in, for you have not practiced such acts. I see. Jaded, smart. What is his relationships like? What does he like to do? Maybe Utanar. Metal. Ooh, you know what? Yes, he's loyal. Okay, we could do loyal. Okay. He's loyal, jaded, smart, loyal. Is he ooh. Is he kind of like survival of the fittest kind of guy? You can only think of anime villains. You gotta try for me. You gotta think of create, like, we gotta think of stuff here. Like, we gotta like combine certain aspects, right? So jaded, smart, loyal. Okay, so jaded, smart, and loyal. So does he have like good judgment, or is he like like I'm trying to think of like a world with this character in it that has these Rhea Ripley. Wait. Bro. Bro. You gotta give me someone original. You gotta give me someone original. Okay. Flaw. He has poor judgment, but he knows himself and knows what he wants to do. He has poor judgment, but he knows himself and what he wants to do. That kind of contradicts his smart and jadedness. His smartness and jadedness, right? Which I think could be an interesting thing for this. No. Poor judgment. He's not smart. He's wise. He's wise. So, okay. You don't know. Say something and then think of other mixes that could make that thing interesting. Cause Utanar here was supposed to it's just a rambling of Naruto, but then we just put it like this. Or I mean, hell, so Naruto, right? We could just have done Otaran? Otaran? But okay, so jaded, wise, what is it? If you're jaded, you're usually, I think when you're jaded, you're usually someone who's like kind of cynical, right? Like if you're jaded, you're kind of someone who's like cynical. He doesn't know how anything works. He doesn't know how anything works. That's not, what do you mean by that? Cause like if he knows metal, if he knows how to bend metal, then like what do you mean by he doesn't know how anything works? Azucena? Oh, interesting. From Tekken! That's a Tekken person, apparently. That's a Tekken person. I mean, it's different enough. It's different enough. So we can, I guess we could do it. I mean, who is this Azucena? Like, Azucena. This is from Tekken. I know that, but apparently, but so he wants to travel. He's jaded, wise, and loyal. Do what they do and how things do what things do. That doesn't make sense. I don't think. I'm just trying to, like, what? But he knows how to steer someone to doing what they won't regret and loves having deep talks with people. Okay. That's okay. So he's like personable. Okay, so I kind of get Utanar to be like this, like this cool uncle. You'd say he can? You'd say he can. Azucena wants to destroy the world. Why? Utanar is basically your grandfather. He's the cool uncle that'll let you. Oh my god. Okay. What is it? Okay. So, okay. Physically imbalanced. Limitation, physically imbalanced. But then we can do something else. So physically imbalanced. Interesting. She's sick and tired of people getting in front of her. Very, very classic villain. Hold on. Very classic villain archetype, which that's kind of overdone. Let's not do that. Let's do something different. Let's see. Okay. So let's do Utanar, metal, his quirk. Stat collector. Oh my god. Oh, you know what? He likes to make spheres. He likes to make metal balls. You know what? Kinds of metals. Let's do that. You know what? What do you mean about quirk? Wants to separate technology from magic. Oh, interesting. That's interesting. That's actually that's interesting. Tech and magic. That's interesting. Sure. Yeah. So your quirk, sure, why not? Right? Yeah. I mean, I feel like metal balls of all kinds. Yeah. That'll be like what he like spends his off time in. And it'll be like whenever Utanar travels, wherever Utanar travels, if he goes to like a new area and he's like, oh yo, I kind of recognize the metal here. This is a copper. Oh man, this is like copper. And you know what? Let me like spend my off time just like trying to make like this perfect copper ball. Or if I have like aluminum, you're making us you're giving me the same character from. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. Is this Tekken? Because I feel like... Hold on. Azucena Ortez Tekken. Is she an MMA fighter? From Peru? She is an MMA fighter. I mean, unless you're literally... It's Tekken. I figured... Okay, you know what? You gotta give me an original character. We'll make Azucena have like a separation of Tech and Magic. She will do the fire stuff essentially. You gotta give me something original, JB. You gotta give me something original. We can't literally make a fan thing here. We're making something original. Oh my god. Okay. His flaw, he doesn't know anything. Utanar, you're trying your best. I need you to try a bit harder to be more original. I need you to be like make something that's not a fan thing. Azneka? But Azin. I don't. You don't know why original characters? Because we're trying to make an original story here. We're not making a fan story. We're not making like fan fiction. We're making like an original story. And I have this right here. This magical system, right? We have magic tech, which is kind of like a bit of like a Sora's Wrath, and then a bit of like Atla. Oh, come on. We're making original stuff. We're making original stuff. Otonar was so good, he forgot he was Naruto. Yeah, yeah. No, see, this is what I want. That's what you want. You want to forget the original inspiration for the character. You want to make a good original character is something you forget the inspiration of. Like, right? Like that's what I. Oh man. Otunar. Do we want to do that? Let's just fucking do it. We'll do fucking Otunar. Like, no, what is it? Naruto. Wait, hold on. No, Orutan. But now let's do Utonar. Let's do Utonar. Let's keep Utonar. Yeah, Utonar. I kind of like Utonar. I'm kind of feeling Utonar, as it is close to Naruto. I don't know about that. Utonar, an alien, 46 years old. What? I'm trying to think of. Who's Utonar? An original character. No, not. I think Utonar is like the spelling. Utonar is like your granddad. You'd like him to stay that way. So he's jaded, wise, personable, right? He can like talk to you about stuff. He's like your granddad. So what would be his flaw here essentially? What would be his flaw? His flaw? Let's call him a drunkard. I guess. I mean, what things would make up a human, right? Like what? So people have a religious identity. They have a relational identity. They have a business or professional identity and skill. What is it? They have the personality, the way that you express that. Travel. That's a skill, not a flaw, bro. No. We're making it a flaw. We're making this a flaw. But yes, he is a drunk. Oh my god, we're making that a flaw. So Azkani Tarikon. I kind of like that. Azkani Kasesas Kaigaku. We're not doing the Meliodas. We're not doing the Meliodas. We'll do Melio. Melodo. Do Melodo. I feel like with a name like Melodo, it's like plant-ish. So we'll do a plant school of whatever is name in there. Okay, and then this person. So yeah. So we have all this stuff here. We have this futuristic technological world. I'm thinking the genre here is dystopian. So okay, so we have Utonar here. Utonar, an alien of 46 years old who is part of the School of Metal. You see, Utonar is a drunk, but he knows when he isn't supposed to be drunk, isn't supposed to drink too. Right. So I mean that's part of what makes him wise, right? Like he has good judgment of when and when not. Okay. So we got and Utonar wants to travel. Why can't he travel? Like his thing is that he wants to explore the world, right? Utonar. Oh, you know what? Utonar might be curious. I think Utonar might be curious, honestly. Because why would he want to travel? Because he wants to explore, right? That's what that kind of means, right? Is that you want to explore and just kind of get to know things and see different stuff, right? But his flaw is that he's like a drunk, essentially. He kind of really likes he drinks to find joy in the jadedness of life, and Jaded because why is he jaded? Well, throughout his 46 years of life, he finds out, yeah, but he's only curious with new locations, not really people. Let's do people. He doesn't hate them. He just doesn't understand. I don't know. That doesn't make him personable. Right? Like, and also I'm also kind of like looking at these names here. If you look at these names, you can almost kind of get an idea of like what kind of culture that these people would like kind of have, right? Just doesn't understand them. Oh wait, you're still going with the as in he don't want to interact because their choices make no sense. Oh, you're doing the thing from that anime you were talking about, like of how can you like express emotion without. It's kind of like this similar dynamic where it's how do you like do the simulation but versus experience type thing that I was talking about earlier. But yeah, am I? Maybe. I mean, I feel like that's what would make sense. It kind of feels that way. I don't know. Are you? I mean, it's sort of like what was feeling that direction, you know? But I don't know. You just don't realize it, I guess. So this is like the cool thing about creativity for me, is that like you can literally think you're like you don't realize what other influences are. Like you just want to make Utonar. Yeah. You don't realize like the meta stuff that is influencing the creative choices you're making. But that's like, honestly, in my mind, a pretty cool thing about creativity. There's a particular way that you combine certain elements, and to you're just combining stuff, but like it feels like original, but you don't really realize the influences that you really have. And so it takes a while to make something that's like truly original. But honestly, Utonar to me right now, he feels alive. Utonar feels alive to me, honestly. He absolutely feels alive to me. And like he's like living in this particular kind of world, where he just can't travel, but he wants to travel. So okay, so if this is the case that he wants to travel but he can't travel, or I mean maybe, who knows, I feel like that would make sense for his personality. Like he wants to travel but he can't travel, and like I don't know, I hope I'm making sense. You want Rojan to be 24 and he's like a cowboy. He is rough, he is tough, he is literally everything Utonar doesn't want to be, and he loves money. Okay, well, let's do that then. We'll do that. Right. How do you be a cowboy? How do you be a cowboy in a world where you have futuristic technology and sort of martial arts schools that are associated with a specific element? How do you do that? That's an interesting thing. Rojan isn't a drunk, but he's addicted to gambling. Okay. So he is a gambling addict. And then his limitation / handicap is that he is a bounty hunter. He's a bounty hunter. Interesting. Okay, we can do that. Let's do that then. So occupation is that he's like a bounty hunter, which that's gonna be very interesting in this. What school would he be in? What would he learn? And also, since we do martial arts and such, how does that work? How does like Violence, I guess, works. His loyalty is money. His loyalty is money. Oh man. We'll call him greedy. You know what? We'll call him greedy. And risk taking. Because if your flaw is that you're a gambling addict, then you like a thrill, right? You like the thrill and the possibility of more. And so I'm gonna put that there. His limitation, his loyalty is money. He is the limitation handicap. What's something we don't want him to overcome? What is something we don't want him to overcome? What is it? He's gonna be he'll be human. He'll be 24 years old, I guess. So what is it? He's tough and rough and off in so many ways. He would be like coarse. He would be coarse like sand, so like rock. Okay, we'll do earth for him essentially. That's gonna be interesting though. That's gonna be interesting how his personality comes off like this, but he's like in the earth school essentially. Interesting. Greedy, risk taking. He's kind of like aggressive. That's what I think about rough as. Tough, we'll do tough. Okay. Aggressive, tough. Yeah, okay. Motivation, dreams, and aspirations. He wants to own the world. He doesn't want to own the world. He wants what would he be like his core motivation? What thing makes Rojant, you know? What makes Rojant? That's the thing I kind of want to get down to. Like, what makes him Rojant? See, he wants to get what he desires. Okay. Ooh, we'll make him hedonistic. And then motivations, dreams, and aspirations. Okay, to be able to have when he wants. He wants everything. Oh my god. Yeah. Well, let's do that. Actually, he just wants everything. He wants everything he wants, right? He wants money. He wants and then we can probably think about like why and how he ended up this way. Wants everything. So he wants everything. He's kind of greedy and risk-taking and aggressive, and he's a bounty hunter in the Earth School. So he's probably like he's a bounty hunter in this Earth School essentially. How do we write a character who wants everything? Oh hello. We make them. Well, we make them really greedy. I'm seeing this guy as like the dude who goes to a casino after he gets like a really huge bounty and then just spends it all at the casino, and then the next day like I kind of imagine him to be a nomad, honestly, you know. And also I just thought of something. If we are in a futuristic technological world where all these martial arts are associated with a particular element in which you can put into crystals and use the crystals to power technology, I kind of imagine that we have a very integrated world. where we can like travel across planets and kind of. Does he want bread? I think he wants bread. Oh my god. You know, I maybe that'd be his quirk. Maybe that'll be his quirk, I guess. He likes bread a lot. He really likes his bread. He loves his carbs. I want to make sure his aspirations isn't too general yet isn't too specific. With some. So he isn't just a role, you mean? Right. We can make him. Once everything's too general, he wants. I mean, to be able to have what he wants, an ass. Oh my god. To have when he wants. Is that not security? Isn't that really what it is? When you have the things when you want to have them, isn't that really more about having security? You don't want him to be just an ass. So, okay, then, we can, yes. Okay, cool. That's security. Yeah, okay, so he wants security. But, okay, so that's interesting. This makes him complex because he is an ass because he wants security. This makes him complex because, so this is therapeutic. Okay, this is great. Okay, that's great. That's actually really interesting. We have a good basis then. You are about to bust, Lamau. Oh my god. He likes bread a lot. He likes bread a lot. So, okay. This is like a D&D campaign, bro. This is like a D&D campaign. A drunkard. We got this stuff here. Curious, loyal. We got a hedonistic ass. Who wants security? Sure, why not? He likes bread. Yeah. He likes bread. He likes bread. Good. And his limitation and handicap. We'll put it as like his loyalty. I mean, what's something we don't want him to come over? Yeah, loyalty to money. He always chases the biggest bounties, essentially. He'll make choices he regrets. Will. And biggest highs from gambling. Which that's gonna be interesting. How do we write that? How do we write someone who wants security but then also chases the biggest highs, essentially? He's a risk taker. It's interesting. And then how is he gonna speak like, honestly? Interesting. Okay. I don't know why, but I just thinking about this guy, I'm just thinking of like a robo cowboy that can like earth bend, and then his thing when he arrives on spot, whenever he's like I just imagine him, right? You write it with a different even bigger want. He speaks like a cowboy. I just imagine him with like toast in his mouth, like feet propped up on the casino table with toast in his mouth, going like, "What's up, partner? You have problems or something?" Oh my god. Interesting. Okay. It's high mid-noon. It's high noon. It's high newt. Oh my god. Okay. 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 Oh, this very planet with 2 suns. Oh my god. Are we doing a Star Wars thing? Are we gonna do a Star Wars thing? Is that gonna be the case? Is this a Star Wars thing? Oh my god, wait, I think Star Wars does do like a... Dude, we're doing Atla plus Star Wars. I just realized we're doing Atla plus Star Wars. It's so futuristic, so you're playing it out like it's from a different planet. It's futuristic. Yeah, okay. So if it's futuristic and there's like... So what is it? There is interplanetary travel. We have aliens, right? Oh my... Think about it. Futuristic technology. Elements, martial arts that can bend elements. Who's Utonar in Star Wars? I mean, what? Oh my god, technology's future. Yeah, no, like the yeah, no, there we go. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like we're. You see what I mean? Like, and it's dystopian too. It's Jedi plus Atla. It's Star Wars plus Atla. Wait. What about the crystal? The crystals for freaking the lightsabers. The crystals that. Kyber crystal. Kyber crystals? Is that what we want to call them? Kyber crystals? I guess we could do that as like part of the lore. Oh my. Tell me we're not doing Star Wars plus Atla. That's basically what we're doing. Oh my god. Like, look, we got freaking plants into emeralds, and then, oh my god, we're gonna make amber. It's the crystal and the sabers. Kyber crystal is the crystal and the sabers. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see. Yeah. Like, that's what I mean, though. We're doing Star Wars. Okay. I don't know. I kind of like the idea, though. Okay. You know what? Let's do it. We'll keep it. We'll keep it up. We will keep it up. We'll do bismuth here. Let's do Utonor's Obi-Wan. He's a I think I don't know. Rojan to Han Solo. Rojan definitely feels like a Han Solo. I mean, he's following that archetype pretty well. Utonar. Utanar. We'll do. Is he gonna be alien? A male alien? Utanar feels like he's male. He's a male human. Male human. We'll do cis man human. Male alien. Are we making this world like progressive? Yeah, he feels male. Yeah, I mean I feel like that makes sense. I mean, we already assumed that it was a he here too, so Utanar. I still need to think about what would metal be here for this. Wing Chun, is Wing Chun water? I don't know. I wanna put Wing Chun. Ooh, Wing Chun. Let's do Wing Chun under here, actually, under wind. We'll do this wind. What should wind be? No, okay, hold up. And then we'll do quartz for this. Or do we want to do quartz for quartz? Where would they find? Where would they find these crystals actually? Can they form these crystals? Or are these crystals like... Huh. Interesting. Okay. I'm trying to think, like essentially these crystals act as technological batteries. Jessley, we need to crystallize Jessley. Is that supposed to be like a Breaking Bad? What is this? Is that supposed to be like a Breaking Bad thing? Hold on. Breaking Bad Jessley. For anyone for people who are just coming in and are confused about what it is that we're doing. For anyone who's coming in and confused about what it is that we're doing, we are making an original story here, and so far it is basically Star Wars mixed with Atla. Mr. Bright, yo. It's like Jesse, but okay. I see. Dark. We'll make black obsidian. Do black obsidian here. And then for wind, I want to think of this a bit more. Mr. Bright, yo. Remember, math is a crystal, bro. Oh my god, we're not doing math as a crystal, bro. We're not doing that. Let's not do it. We're not doing that. I do want... Do we... I don't know. Lightning. What would... I feel like... Is pearl a crystal? I don't know. Wing Chun is very circular, and wind tends to like form around in circles, right, in vortexes. So I kind of want to put Wing Chun there, but then I also remember that there's other like kung fu, martial arts, kung fu stuff. But we're not gonna do that. Oh my god, we're not doing that. Hold on. Pakwachang. Interesting. We'll do Pakwachang. Pakwachang. I'm also trying to think about other things. Metal, light, dark. Interesting. Oh man. I'm just trying to think of more other things here. I mean, we got a bit of a big cast, honestly. Not as big as some other things, but we got a big cast. And I'm just trying to think about every one of these guys here. So, okay. Water crystals. What would these be useful for? What do you mean by that? The big like the casting. We have a lot of characters. But there's like some stories and books that just has like so many complex characters. And I don't know which one of these guys are gonna be like a main character. It feels like these two are like main characters, honestly. These two feel like they would be interesting. They would have an interesting interaction. But I don't... Utanar and Rojant feel like they would probably be kind of interesting characters. To have interact with one another. Okay. This is so funny to me though. This is still so funny for me. To me. Star Wars plus Atla. Futuristic technology, interplanetary travel. Interesting. Dark and light side of the Force. Dark and light side of the Force. Wind. Wind is usually clear. Or maybe we could do... We'll do amethyst for this, actually. Do amethyst for this. Amethyst... I don't know what things would symbolize dark, frankly. Oh, you know what? I kind of want to... I'm gonna put boxing and kickboxing in the dark category. Because of the knockouts. Your primary goal in boxing is to get a knockout. Ooh, you know what? Let's do Krav Maga. I think yeah, Krav Maga is gonna be light. Let's do... That makes sense. Yeah. Right. And then let's just do Muay Thai for metal. What about obsidian? I did do obsidian earlier. Honestly, I thought I kind of want to keep it to just try to keep it to just purely crystals, like what we think of as gems. I'm not sure if we think of obsidian as like a gem more than it is like a decorative stone. Does that make sense? Now I just gotta think of something for like gems for lightning and wind. So we already have quartz here. Quartz is usually associated with light, I think. Put light into quartz. What we get out are probably lasers. Yeah, we could do that. We could do this. So those will tend to power up lasers. Amethyst will tend to power up. Do I want to do it like UV light? Maybe we could do that whenever like it's mixing. I don't know. Bismuth. Do we do nanomachines with this one? Do we do nanomachines? Nanomachines, son. Do we want it? Oh my god, whoa, wait. I'm getting interesting ideas. So when I don't know how we're gonna get the crystal just yet, but when we have the crystal and it powers some aspect of like technology, nanomachines should have limitations if we have it. I think all of them are gonna inherently have limitations, I feel like, honestly. So we don't nanomachine everything. Right. I was thinking if we get quartz and bismuth together, and like we can also allow these to like fuse, right? We can allow them to fuse, and with that grants like the way that new technologies get developed in this world. Which I hope that makes sense to do. I don't know, some part of me really likes that idea. I think I like that idea. Interesting. Okay. So okay. Then we're gonna get to plot at some point. I'm gonna put it in big words. Plot. What's the story here? What's the story? Sure. Yeah. Okay, so we have a dystopian world. So essentially what that usually means is that we have some kind of big power, big imposing governmental power that is that has some kind of rebellion inside it. Chonjana is a stealth boxer? Chonjana. Wait, what? Chonjana? It's a stealth boxer. That's interesting. Wrestler? He's a is this another character? He isn't the character. Okay. Big imposing governmental power that has some kind of rebellion inside it. I don't want to do the whole chosen one thing. I kind of do want to do like someone who happened to get wrapped up inside it. You can't see Chonjana. What? Okay. You can't see me face it. What? Oh my god, wait. Oh, you're cringe. Oh my god, you're cringe. Oh my god, you're cringe. You're so cringe. Freaking Sean Jenna, oh my god. Ten and 10. Oh my god. Okay, so we have this very classic plot. We have this very classic plot of big imposing governmental power that has some kind of rebellion building up inside it, building up inside it. It's something we've seen over and over again. We've seen it in Arcane, we've seen it in Star Wars, we've seen it in Atla. It's the same archetype plot. It's the same archetype plot that's happening right now. Oh my god, it's happening in other stories too. I just realized it's literally happening in other stories as well. There's always some big like rebellion against like some evil governmental imposing force. I just realized. Okay. Oh man. Hold on. There we go. Wait, isn't the main enemy the separation of magic and tech? Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. I don't want to write a role though, but we gotta. Why do we have big evil pharma? No way. You know what I just realized? Azkani is a conservative. Oh my god. Oh my god. Creativity is freaking politics. The separation of tech and magic. The separation of tech and magic, right? You have big evil legal pharma. It must always be legal. Legalize evil, bro. Legalized evil. Crazy. I didn't even realize. I didn't realize that was what. Oh my god. Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck? I just saw the Netflix. Oh my god. What the fuck? I meant like I meant like when I said that I meant our cast here. It isn't as big as like some other casts and some other stories. What the hell? Oh my. Bro, I'm done. I'm through with this. That's crazy. You're a comedian first, writer second. You're a clown. You're a friggin' clown. All right. All right. I think this is like a good place to end off, honestly. We have the beginnings of a potentially interesting story. It's just something that's been done over and over again though, so I'm hoping that maybe we can do something that's a bit more interesting with some of the characters here, because I mean we have a 46-year-old man, we have a 24-year-old man, and then we have all these other people here who I think if we work on them could create a very interesting cast. We're gonna leave it at big bad government. We're gonna leave it at big bad government. We're gonna leave it at big bad. We're gonna leave it at big bad government. It's basically until the Fire Nation attack. Until the Fire Nation attack. Oh my god. Yeah. Cause I have my all my creativity stuff is it's on the page now, so yeah. And honestly probably having a little bit of time to, but our enemy was separation. Here, right? Maybe she is part of this governmental system where they're trying to keep like these conservative values for the. How is the big bad government associated? That's where your creativity and creative problem solving comes in. So big imposing governmental power that has some kind of rebellion building up inside it because this girl or this person here wants to keep the separation of magic and tech. I guess. I mean, we could easily dig this into like, we can easily connect this to like how the economic system works, or like economics and politics and such works in this world, such that it happens this way. You got there, yeah. There you go. We got framed. Yeah, pretty much. We got framed. Wrong place, wrong time. Oh, wait, maybe. Oh no, we're doing a Star Wars. I just realized we're doing a Star. So if I put this, if I can get like these guys to do a thing as this person's getting into power, essentially. So let's say we're in a story. Okay, wait. Azkani wants sort of like the sort of wants a mandated separation of tech and magic permanently. Permanently. Wants a mandated separation of tech and magic permanently due to XYZ. And then what is it? It kind of becomes like an authoritarian. It seems very authoritarian. Oh my god. No, fuck. I can't spell shit. Wait. There we go. Authoritarian. There we go. So the government wants custody, and Azkani girl wants us to take the blame. Yeah. I mean, yeah. There we go. I mean, we could do that. Yeah. Yeah. Right. So Azkani wants a mandated separation of tech and magic permanently due to X, Y, and Z. We can think of that later. This leads to like a sort of authoritarian regime and ruling. Is the Comic Sans getting to you? Oh my god. I still want to change everything right now. Hold on. We're gonna change everything. There we go. Not bold everything. But everything's already bolded. Wait. Let's do Algerian. Oh man. No way. I need this. Oh my god. That's disgusting. This looks disgusting. I do not like Ariel and Nero. What in the... Franklin Gothic? Gothic heavy. Hold on. Neo Sans. I kind of like this. I'm not gonna lie. Do a plant school here. Plant. And then we're gonna change this guy up. We'll do what in the name? Bold you. We will bold you. We'll bold you. Bold you. Bold you. Bold you. Bold you. Bold that. Bold this. Bold this. I'm gonna change imaginary monsters to Comic Sans bold italicized. Oh my god. You monster. Absolute monster. Okay, so we have our ideas here. We have our first idea. It is Star Wars starts wars. Yes. Starts wars. Oh, that's good. Oh my god, that's so funny. Starts wars. Oh my god. That's hilarious. That's actually freaking hilarious. That would be so freaking funny. Oh. Last warts, bro. Last larts. That sounds disgusting. Waslart sounds disgusting. I will put it here. Okay. Stala's Wars. Hold on. Writing a story with chat. Writing a story with chat. All right. This will be Star Wars plus Atla. There we go. Very iconic stuff. All right. I think this is where we call it. I think this is where we had a good time. In a world far, far away, in a universe far, far away. All right, I had fun doing this. Honestly, it felt like, honestly, I had a lot of fun making this. I'm not gonna lie, I had a lot of fun making this. I hope it was fun for you guys too. Start thinking about this, where crystals are used like meth to gain magical taekwondo powers. Oh my god. It's literally that though. It's literally that though. For anyone watching the VOD, I hope you all also found this really enjoyable, and if this idea sounds really cool to you, honestly, if you want to make a story about this, if you want to make a story about these characters in this world, and if you want to expand on it, honestly, go for it, and I don't know, join the Discord and like show it to us. Like I'm curious how this would turn out for you, how those stories would turn out. If you want to do a little exercise for your creative muscles and storytelling stuff, be interesting. Otherwise, I hope you all enjoyed. Remember, you're cool. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Bye. Also, thanks for joining me on making this. I had a lot of fun. Okay, bye.